matter what people want you to believe, don't ever turn back on your dreams.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Alana here. Welcome back to 3 Degrees of Love Divination. So, seeing that it's I'm filming this in the wee hours of the morning, so because I happen to be a night owl, and it is just sometime after close to 1:30 a.m. on Monday, April the 8th, 2024, and as you know, we are currently in Mercury retrograde. We have the new moon solar eclipse happening today, this afternoon. So, you know, if you're in the area of visible to totality, you know, please be safe. And those of you who are not, or just maybe unsure, well, you know, take heed and take your day in stride. So anyhow, with that being said, I have some new decks. Well, not new necessarily to my collection. Some are, some aren't. But a new set of decks that I'm currently working with. And so as such, I decided that I, you know, was going to read with them for this day and see what you know, what messages come up for the collective. So I started pulling some cards already, and it's from this new deck, which was lovingly gifted to me by the creator, and that is Charlene Windus. And it's illustrated. The illustrations are by Angela Santiago. And it's called Sacred Reflections Oracle Deck. Now, this is a very, very beautiful deck. I fell absolutely in love with it from the moment I saw it on Instagram and immediately contacted the creator. And yeah, and, you know, so lovingly, you know, agreed to gift it to me, and I'm just so happy, and I can't wait to be able to meet the creator at some point and to be able to discuss and gush about this deck. It is absolutely beautiful, and I have nothing but great things to say since I have brought it into my collection. It's and the messages received are absolutely beautiful. So this is definitely a deck that I would say is for, you know, not only great for some introspection, but also, you know, for self-care. So yeah, and, you know, it comes with a pretty meaty guidebook, and it is gilded. These are the backs, and I'm surprised because actually I didn't realize how hefty or big the deck was going to be. There's actually 72 hand painted nature images, and you know, but 72 cards, like I that's almost a tarot deck, right? Like we're so like we're literally 6 cards shy of a tarot deck here, but it's an oracle deck, and the the artwork is stunning. So anyways, you know, if you definitely want to see a flip through of this deck, which I probably might end up doing, but you know, of course, if you want to see one sooner rather than later of this gorgeous deck, you know, please comment down below and let me know. But yeah, this is a very, very gorgeous deck, and I've been loving it ever since. And even ever since getting it and before. So anyways, so the first set of cards from this deck that I've pulled, we have Vision. Envisioning provides powerful insights. And to me that, you know, like, of course, the, you know, the image, you know, in what seems to be a night sky is what looks like a portal, right? A portal for infinite possibilities. So, you know, when you're really doing that introspection work and you're thinking about the things that, you know, either you would like to achieve or that you know, would like to see, you know, manifest, you know, those are definitely things to journal about, right? Next card, we have Empath. Nurture and protect your well-being. Yeah. And so, you know, for me, when I think about what that means as, you know, as a natural born empath, I think about what I've had to deal with in the last practically decade of my life. I was, you know, I burnt out and was forced into isolation, into this hermit mode, if you will, you know, and it was for me to learn the lesson of self-love, right? And learning how to protect myself from, if you will, energy vampires, right? So, you know, but at the same time, so like even in this card, from what I see here, if you notice that the way the tree branch sort of folds over into this heart, right? It's has a solid foundation, but you know, as it continues to grow and move, it becomes lighter and softer, right? So to me, that symbolizes the balance of love in regards to protecting, but also, you know, having that thinness of veil to be able to see through onto the other side. You know, in regards to when you interact and we see each other, right? So then we have receptive. A sanctuary of nourishment awaits. And last but not least, we have adventure. Try something new. So you know, I'm, as this being a karmic year, and this being, you know, this eclipse, you know, being today, it's, you know, and the idea of, you know, breaking karmic lessons and and things like that, right? And retribution and judgment and, you know, self-reflection and all of those things being important, right? My light just went out. Okay, well, anyways, hopefully it's not that much darker and it's okay. But what I was saying is the, you know, with again being, you know, the eclipse and everything, and we just went through a pandemic, and if you remember in my video that, if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to check it out, that I did most recently with Ari, who is the creator of the Trinity Tarot and the Transient Light. You know, we talked about the idea of, you know, of humanity being so disconnected, right? And so, you know, the idea of love being a sanctuary, right? And being receptive to the idea of connectivity and openness, which kind of goes against sort of the protective norm that we've grown accustomed to, you know, in society, because what we see in others is an enemy rather than, right, an ally. And this, you know, I talked about the darkness, the cloak, the trauma that we carry, and how, you know, that brings the collective energy down into the depths of darkness, right? And when we feed into that, then it just grows bigger. So, you know, trying to clear the clouds, if you will, of our past, so that we can see clearly into a collectively better and brighter future. And then, you know, with adventure, trying something new. So the trying of something new is, again, going against, you know, the breaking that karmic cycle, doing the introspection and the mirror work, right? To really dive deep into the depths of our pain so that we can heal it, shed light on it, right? And change the karmic patterns of our generational past and present for the greater good for generations to come. And you take that how you need to, and personalize that for your whatever situation that you have going on in your present lives. So, okay, now I'm going to read the guidebook. All right, so vision, I'll start with that. All right. And we have the wise owl sitting right in the wise owl sitting right in front of the portal there, if you will. So, there we go. Okay. Vision. Envisioning provides powerful insights. Awareness. You are a visionary. Align with this energy as a steadfast ally and channel it for the highest good in every facet of your existence. Being a visionary means tuning in to the whispers of your soul, where inner sight illuminates. As your vision blooms, so does the responsibility to discern its application within your life. Always hold the highest good intent for yourself and others. Vision manifests through inner sight, intuition, and the capacity to perceive what is on the immediate horizon. It also encompasses the occasional emergence of premonitions, prophecies, and the insight to perceive conclusions and new beginnings. Let your vision light your path through life's journey. All right, empath. Okay. Empath. Nurture and protect your well-being. Awareness. Being an empath allows you to perceive the world with profound depth and understanding, feeling the emotions and energies of people and spaces as if they were your own. Your heightened sensitivity can be a gift that empowers you to navigate life with greater depth and understanding, but may sometimes feel burdensome. This calls for protecting your energy as your well-being matters. Safeguard your energy through boundaries and clear intentions. Prioritize self-care and consciously release energies that do not serve your highest good. Spend time alone regularly to reconnect within. Solitude allows you the space and time to understand your needs, desires, and emotions without external influences. Find moments of tranquility in harmony with nature, replenishing you with the magical essence of the natural world. All right. Receptive. A sanctuary of nourishment awaits. Okay. Action card. So, receptive. A sanctuary of nourishment awaits. Action. To receive is to acknowledge worthiness and allow ourselves to be loved, supported, and replenished in every way possible. In this delicate dance of giving and receiving, we find the balance that nourishes our soul and fuels our journey towards spiritual growth and fulfillment. You deserve to receive love, abundance, and healthy companionship. Overextension and consistently prioritizing others over self-care may leave your cup empty. I learned that the hard way. Honoring receptivity can be an art that takes effort, especially for those who have navigated life in survival mode. It's easy to forget the feeling of being cherished, embraced, and bolstered by others when alone. Sometimes past wounds can lead us to block nourishing energy unintentionally. You are worthy of relief. Don't hesitate to seek support. Articulate your needs and allow energy to flow in both directions. Yep. All right, adventure. Try something new. Okay. Okay. Adventure. Try something new. Action card. Set your spirit free and explore the unknown. Life is an extraordinary journey filled with experiences waiting to be discovered. Step outside of your comfort zone and try something new. Try engaging in conversations with unfamiliar people. Explore a new hobby and seize opportunities for adventure that come your way. Approach the unknown with an open heart. For it's in the uncharted territories that you'll discover your hidden strengths and boundless potential. Life's most fabulous treasures often hide behind the doors of the unknown. In daring moments, you unlock a world of potential and open yourself up to exciting possibilities. Whether it's a spontaneous road trip, learning a new skill, or pursuing a dream, this card whispers, trust in your resilience and don't let fear hold you back. Amen. Okay. I really like that to start. Yeah. So the next deck that I have that is actually recent in more ways than one, because this is the second deck created by this creator. And it is Trina Amoit, I hope I'm pronouncing that last name correctly. If I'm not, I do apologize, Trina. And Michelle Gill. And Trina, I happened to stumble upon maybe sometime during the pandemic, I think. And or was it just, anyways, a few years ago. This is the lovely Trina, and of themoontree.org, and she is actually another fellow Canadian on the West Coast, I believe Vancouver, if I'm not mistaken. And the first deck that came out was the Power 8 Chakra Oracle cards. And it was another deck that I stumbled upon and absolutely fell in love with. And as you know, I again was just sort of diving deeper into chakra work and things like that. You know, this deck came around that time, and I loved it so much. I do remember I even gifted it to someone, but I don't think it was as appreciated as I have, since I have been using it and it came into my possession. So this is wonderful, and of course, so more recently, this one, the Chakra Lenormand, by the same creators, came out. So that's really cool, and I've used it once so far, and I really like it. So, and of course, you know, again, you know, the whole idea with the numerology and this being a karmic year and 8, and, you know, what better than the power of 8, right? Chakra cards. So, you know, shout out to the creators for creating this wonderful deck. The way that they shuffle is beautifully. So actually, I think here, well, this is the first deck, and this one is more of a, this is more of a rose petally sort of. The blue one is more of a rose petally type of finish. And then the pink one is more of like a matte semi-gloss that sounds redundant, but I mean, I'll just and counteractive, but it's not shiny is what I mean. It's not glossy, right? But it's not rose petally. That's what I'm trying to say. So whatever that is, you know, someone can probably help me out who's more familiar with cardstock. But this one is gilded, and it's gilded in a pink, whereas the shiny pink, whereas the blue ones are not gilded, and the corners are a bit of a bigger round off corner. But it's got the same sort of star design on the back. This one's a little bit more like it's got that sort of foil stamping, if you will, whereas this does not. The pink one does not. So, anyways. All right, so getting into the Lenormand. And I wouldn't say this Lenormand deck, is probably not one that's really necessarily going to be good for, say, you know, like a grand tableau or whatever, just because of the size of the cards. They're more of a sort of oracle deck format. But it's still really beautiful, and I still very much enjoy using it. So, and the way that it shuffles is absolutely, it's got that sort of buttery sounding sort of shuffle for those of you who are, you know, into that. So, yes, here we go. All right, let's see. What do we have for the collective today? Oh my God. I need to see all that I need to see for our greatest and highest good. And for the greatest and highest good of all humanity. All right. Okay. I need to see. God, for the greatest and highest good. All right. So, 8, coffin, ending. So, the ending of karmic cycles, when we do the healing work. All right, 18, dog, loyal friend. And that's on top of the empath card. And no, I'm not taking all those. All right, it's too many. Oh, nope. 32, moon, feelings, receptive. A sanctuary of nourishment awaits. So this, what sounds like, is leading to the idea of when we, you know, when we raise our vibrations, and, you know, when we, going through spiritual awakening, you know, and when we do that introspection work and we heal, you know, some of these patterns from our past, right? We elevate our internal vibrations, if you will, right? So we are basically releasing the darkness that has been keeping us stuck, you know, or stagnant in this sort of, you know, cloudy energy, right, of pain and sorrow and whatever else that, you know, is very destructive to our lives, you know, and sometimes, a lot of the time, that also includes, you know, shedding relationships with people that, you know, are not on the same wavelength as we are, right? And as we, you know, continue to grow and evolve and heal, you know, they just don't match the energy that, you know, we are now, you know, vibrating at. So, you know, it's about allowing, you know, and recognizing, you know, those that are for your highest and greatest good, and that doesn't have to just be people, but, you know, the things that and the things that give us joy and that we, you know, take part in, that, you know, to enrich ourselves and, you know, calm us, if you will. So, you know, it's about recognizing the things that are good for us and dismissing what isn't, right? So that can be person, places, things, behaviors, right? Our traumatic patterns of behavior, right? Addiction, all of that, right? And then being open to exposing those feelings and exploring them at a deeper level so that we can then open ourselves up to more healing and positive things and people, places, and things that are going to, you know, help to elevate us. So, yeah. Okay. So, last card. Oh, no. Well, 2 cards came out. But I'm probably going to go back and just pull 1. But the 2 that came out is 24 Heart, Love, and 26 Book, Knowledge. So relearning the meaning of love and really diving deep into the understanding of what is and isn't in alignment with the true essence of what love actually is. All right, so 19, Tower, Authority. So sort of going back to what I was just even, you know, saying, you know, when we go, when we do the healing work, right? We do the introspection, right? And we're ready now at this point to move outside of that dark energy of repetitive pain that we've, you know, been encompassed for so long, right? We're doing something new. We are challenging the sense of authority, that, you know, that mindset, that patterned behavior, if you will, right? Not just on a personal level, but it's through the introspection that we start on the personal level and make our way forward, outwards, right? That butterfly effect, if you will, that as we change our negative patterns of behavior, for ourselves, and we grow, we then will build, you know, more positive and stronger connections with others, right? And building back that foundation, and challenging that negative authority that has been reigning hold over humanity for so long, right? Okay. And then we have 31, the sun, success. Yep. We can. We are capable. We just have to find that will within each of us to do better for ourselves and each other. Okay. 8, coffin, ending. All right. Okay. Description: transformation, new life cycle like retirement or marriage, a literal coffin, an ending, a box, negative attitude, feeling overwhelmed, destructive behavior, spiritual transitions. Chakras: root, solar plexus, heart, and crown. Gemstones: Shagite, sardonyx, amber, pyrite, citrine, malachite, unakite, rose quartz, celestite, amethyst, herkimer, which I've never heard of, diamond, and selenite. Essential oils: white sage, cedarwood, melissa. Zodiac: Leo, fire, and Scorpio, water element. Planets: Pluto, transformation. Body parts: last part of intestines and the anus. Playing card: 9 of diamonds. Affirmation: I embrace the endings in my life and am open to new experiences. 18, dog, loyal friend. Okay. All right. Description: a trusted comrade, a professional advisor or consultant. Example: doctor, vet, lawyer. A literal dog: faithful, loyal, dependable, a soulmate. Chakras: root and heart. Gemstones: black tourmaline, petrified wood, red jasper, peridot, green adventurine. Essential oils: nutmeg, sandalwood, lavender, and jasmine. Zodiac: Libra, air, and Capricorn, earth element. Pink tourmaline. Okay, that seems out of place right there. I feel like pink tourmaline should have been up with the gemstones. Okay. Planets: Venus, love, Saturn, authority and loyalty. Body parts: none. Playing card: 10 of hearts. Affirmation: I am supported and loved. I am enough. And that's on the empath card. From the previous deck, the Sacred Reflections. So, 32, moon, feelings. Okay. 32, moon feelings. Description: emotions, romance, intuition, public recognition, creativity, imagination, caring, falling in love, affectionate, the arts and entertainment, the psychic industry. Chakras: heart, third eye, and crown. Gemstones: rose quartz, labradorite, moonstone, amethyst. Essential oils: rose, lavender, jasmine, clary sage, lang lang. Zodiac: Cancer / Pisces, water element. Planets: moon, feelings. Body parts: hormones and female organs. Playing card: 8 of Hearts. Affirmation: I am an independent force and I express my feelings with ease. And that again is on the receptive card. All right. Okay. All right. And 19, Tower Authority. Okay. 19, Tower Authority. Description: official buildings, government and legal, political organizations, taxes, isolation, sovereignty, solitude. Condominiums or offices, hospitals, libraries, colleges and universities. Chakras: root, third eye, and crown. Gemstones: obsidian, shungite, lalite, blue apatite, sodalite, amethyst, auralite 23. Essential oils: clove, blue lotus, anise, basil. Zodiac: Capricorn, earth element. Planets: Saturn, authoritarian. Body parts: none. Playing cards: 6 of spades. Affirmation: I am my own authority, for I am the only one who thinks in my mind. Yes. All right. Actually, what am I doing? There you go. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So I'm already at 42 minutes. So I think I'm going to pull the other 8 or sorry, the other Power 8 Oracle cards, and then I will probably do a part 2, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let's go. This one, the card stock is a little bit more flexy, I want to say, and is thinner card stock as well. And it glides a lot better, like, so, like, if you were, you know, like, even when overhand shuffling, I find that the blue one with the sort of rose petally, tends to clump, in that respect, but with this one, it does not. It has that, smooth glide, if you will. So, now, the one thing about this particular deck, the first Power 8 Oracle, is that the cards sort of rotate between vertical and landscape. And I know when I first, got the deck and saw that, and I think might have been a couple decks prior that I think that I noticed that did that too. And while, I'm not really particularly fond of it, it doesn't really bother me, especially, if it's a deck that I really like and stuff like that. But I know that for some people, that can be a bit bothersome because, the cards go in different directions. So, it makes it, especially like if you're doing like a layout kind of like the way that I do it in sort of very OCD sort of way. It doesn't always, bode well when the cards go in different directions. So, yeah. But I like the fact that and appreciate that in this the newer deck they opted to just keep them all in one direction, which is vertical. So that's always cool. All right. For the collector's grace and highest good. And for the greatest and highest good of all humanity, in Jesus' name. There it goes. Miss Lottie Cox. There we go. All right. All right. All right, so we have 7, I belong. All right. And yeah, see, so here's your landscape. All right. 44, I fly effortlessly. All right. I speak my feelings. Right on. Okay, so that's funny. It decided that all it was going to come out landscape this time. Okay, cool. So 35, abundance flows to me. So this idea that, this speaks to really the premise of, the old premise, I should say, of this lack of connection that we've grown accustomed to, this sort of need for, competition, survival of the fittest, that unbalanced way of living within society, you know, and how, you know, all that's done is just further damage our connection to the whole, right? Which is, you know, which is all encompassing of nature, which includes the connection we have with each other, right? And so the things that, you know, we've either endured that has resorted to whatever sort of personal demise, or, you know, or that within, you know, the world around you, you know, it's through the healing work, you know, and the recognition of the destruction, right, that we can then put it to bed, right, and let go of what doesn't serve, you know, our greatest and highest good, right? And we remember that we belong to the earth. We belong essentially to each other. We are each other, right? It's that, again, it's that doing the reflection work, right? And that's having that sort of global understanding of, you know, well, if I am love, so are you. Like I always say, right, in my videos, right? And that understanding that we belong to each other, we belong together, we belong to the earth, we all belong, right? When we can remember that and embrace that, you know, that self-awareness, if you will, and that awareness of where we stand in the, you know, the greater atmosphere of it all, of all existence, right? We stay at, you know, resonating at the highest vibration, right, which is love. We fly effortlessly, right? And, you know, and that's also, you know, the concept of an empath, right? A strong empath, you know, when we open ourselves to those abilities, we recognize that and we remember that, right? And in that, right, there's that building that solid sort of, you know, safe foundation where we all can speak our truth, speak our feelings, right? And have that receptivity of openness and oneness, right? That we can do so without judgment. And when we're doing that without judgment for ourselves and each other, that's what we then ultimately will attract back, right? That same understanding, if you will. And when we were open and receiving that and willing to think outside of the box, right? To go against the authority in our minds of the way we've adapted to doing things, right, over the course of our lifetimes, and what was taught for us, you know, to us, sorry, you know, over generations. And we can, you know, go outside of that, take a new adventure, explore new avenues of, you know, self-expression and things like that, right? We openly allow for the flow of abundance, right, to be received. And that's the understanding of the laws of karma, right? And the willingness, when we give, we receive, but we have to we give to one another, which includes and starts with self, right? Because we can't give from an empty cup, right? There has to be that balance, you know, amongst us all. Anyways, 7, I belong. This card resonates with the purple 7th crown chakra for universal knowledge through connection with your spiritual higher self. Body, nervous system, pituitary gland, pineal gland, hypothalamus. That was a mouthful. Foods: eggplant, fig, purple cauliflower, purple asparagus, St. John's wort. Essential oils: lavender, frankincense, frangipani, pink lotus. Colors: purple, clear, white. Crystals: amethyst, super 7, lepidolite, selenite, auralite 23, purple fluorite, sugilite, quartz, lemurian seed crystal, scapulite. Affirmation: I am connected to the blissful cosmic universe and see further ahead than ever before. I am free of limitations, beliefs, and behaviors that no longer serve me. I am united with the universe. 44, I fly effortlessly. Okay, here we go. When you are feeling pain, conquering a new battle, or struggling through the mountains, imagine yourself flying effortlessly through the trees and over the mountains, flying high above any challenges you may have. You have your spirit team, the angels, your higher power, and your friends and family on planet Earth who will help carry you towards the next adventure. Affirmation: I allow myself to be carried high above all challenges with hope and love. I fly effortlessly. 5, I speak my feelings. Okay. This card resonates with the light blue 5th throat chakra for effective communication by expressing your true feelings in a loving way. Many of us grew up with the stern warning, you only speak when you're spoken to. So we are pre-programmed to repress our feelings, which in turn causes dis-ease. What are you holding back that you need to express? Color: light blue. Body: throat, thyroid, ears, mouth, nose, teeth. Foods: filtered water, wild blueberries, coconut water, sage. Essential oils: peppermint, blue tansy, blue chamomile, petite grain, sage, eucalyptus. Crystals: blue lace agate, celestite, angelite, turquoise, amazonite, blue kyanite, and blue calcite. Affirmation: I safely express my inner truth in a loving way to bring peace and harmony in my life. And 35, abundance flows to me. Okay. Here we go. 35. Abundance flows to me. Resonates with the solar plexus chakra for courage and self-esteem. Action is needed in order to have more abundance. It's natural to be nervous to take a chance or make a big decision. Just remember, courage and confidence arrive after you've done the scary thing. Be bold. Body, stomach. Foods, yellow squash, lemon, bananas, pineapple, pears, turmeric. Essential oils, lemon, lemongrass, bergamot, chamomile, colors, yellow. Crystals, citrine, yellow quartz, yellow jade, tiger's eye, pictured jasper, yellow calcite. Affirmation. I am very valuable and have much to offer. Abundance flows to me. Amen. So, yes, now I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by. I hope that the messages that came through today resonated with you, and that you will lovingly be able to take it and reflect upon it, and see how in which the messages can be applied for your own situations. And of course, what doesn't fit, don't make it. Leave what is there for somebody else if need be. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope that you will come back and join me again. Take a gander of some of my other videos. Of course, this is the idea of this channel is, to spread love and awareness, and and just share in the beauty that is love. So I hope that you, like I said, will come back and join me. And until I see you again, I am love, so are you. Take care of yourself and each other. And don't forget, we are all human. And until next time, always live, listen, and learn. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.
No matter what people